Let me ask you something. How many times have you set out to do something important, only to get derailed by a notification, a message, or a thought that pulled you away? In today's world, distraction isn't just common, it's the default. But here's the point most people miss. The person who learns how to focus when everyone else is distracted is the one who wins. Today we're going to talk about the power of focus in a distracted world, and why mastering it could be the single most important skill you'll ever build. Welcome to the Rise series. We live in an era of endless noise. Our phones buzz every minute. Social media demands our attention. News headlines compete for our outrage. And while everyone is scattered in 1,000 directions, the rare few who develop the discipline of focus, they rise, they create, they succeed, they achieve what others call impossible. Focus is not just about ignoring distractions. Focus is about choosing what deserves your energy, your time, and your mind. And today I'm going to show you how to sharpen this superpower in a world that is doing everything it can to steal it from you. Why focus is the ultimate competitive edge. Think about this. Every major breakthrough in history was born from deep focus. Thomas Edison locking himself in a lab for hours. Michael Jordan practicing the same shot thousands of times until it became muscle memory. Steve Jobs obsessing over the smallest design detail. Focus is the multiplier of effort. In a distracted world where everyone is half present, your ability to go all in on one thing is your secret weapon. Because let's be real, most people don't fail because they lack intelligence. They don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they never give themselves long enough, deep enough, focused enough time on the one thing that actually matters. When you master focus, you stop competing with others. You start competing with your own potential. And that is when life transforms. The cost of distraction. Let's face it, distraction is stealing lives. You pick up your phone for a quick check, 40 minutes vanish. You sit down to work, and somehow you're scrolling, clicking, reacting instead of creating. Here's the real cost. Every distraction comes with a hidden price. It's not just lost time, it's lost momentum, it's lost depth, it's lost opportunities. Imagine planting a seed, but digging it up every 10 minutes to check if it's growing. That's what distraction does to your dreams. Nothing grows, nothing compounds. You stay busy, but you stay stuck. The distracted world wants you to believe that multitasking makes you efficient. But the science is clear. Multitasking lowers productivity, kills creativity, and drains energy. Focus is the opposite. Focus gives you back your life. The science of focus. Neuroscience shows us something powerful. The human brain is built for deep work. When you eliminate distractions and focus intensely on a single task, your brain enters a state called flow. In flow, time disappears, creativity peaks, and performance skyrockets. But here's the catch. Every notification, every interruption rips you out of flow, and it can take over 20 minutes to re-enter it. That's why shallow work keeps people mediocre. But deep, focused work, that's where breakthroughs are born. Think about this. If you gave just 2 hours a day to deep, focused work, no distractions, no interruptions, you'd outperform most people working 8 distracted hours. That's how powerful focus really is. Building unshakable focus. Now let's talk about how you can build unshakable focus in your life. Because motivation without tools is just noise. Step 1, choose your one thing. Every day, identify the single task that, if completed, would move your life forward the most. Write it down. Make it non-negotiable. Step 2, eliminate the noise. Turn off notifications. Put your phone in another room. Close unnecessary tabs. Don't trust your willpower. Design your environment to win. Step 3, use time blocks. Work in focus blocks. 45 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. Then take short breaks. This is the rhythm that top performers use to sustain energy. Step 4, build rituals, not willpower. High achievers don't rely on discipline every moment. They build routines that make focus automatic. Morning rituals, work rituals, shutdown rituals, structure breeds focus. Step 5. Guard your energy. You can't focus if you're running on fumes. Prioritize sleep. Move your body. Eat clean. Because a distracted body leads to a distracted mind. And here's the ultimate key. Focus is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. At first, you'll fail. You'll give in. But over time, you'll notice. You're reading longer, working deeper, creating more. That's progress. That's power. Focus as a way of life. Focus is not just for work. Focus is for life. Imagine being fully present with the people you love. Imagine giving 100% of your attention to a conversation. Imagine living not scattered, but centered. The distracted world robs us not just of productivity, but of meaning. Focus gives it back. Because when you focus, you experience life more vividly. You taste food more fully. You hear music more deeply. You connect with people more authentically. A focused life is not just a productive life, it's a fulfilling life. Here's your call to action. The world is louder than ever. Everyone is chasing attention, screaming for your time, pulling at your focus. But here's the question. Will you be like everyone else? Distracted, scattered, exhausted, or will you rise? Will you reclaim your focus? Will you choose depth over noise? Will you build a life where your energy flows into the things that truly matter? Remember this, the future does not belong to the busiest. The future belongs to the most focused. So today, commit. Close the tabs. Silence the noise. Pick your one thing and give it everything you've got. Because in a distracted world, focus is your superpower. This is the Rise series, and this is your call to rise.